All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Fantasy World Wrestling. This is Thursday Night Rush. Ladies and gentlemen, last week we ended it with a bang because in a TLC triple tag team match, these guys said, hey, the draft separated us from our TNE tag titles, and it's time to obtain the gold here on TNR. I'm happy for them. You're happy for them, but not everybody's happy for the Legends.
Oh shit!
And the two guys not happy because they actually blame the loss on Uno, Dos, Tres. Is the U with Mikey and Sir Duckman. So Mikey told us we didn't lose that match. Uno, Dos, Tres was the reason that the Legends are the TNR champions, and we need a shot at them fair and square. Now, the titles are not involved, but man, if they can pick up this win, this is going to say a lot. Maybe that TNR tag team division isn't unlocked just yet, and we're going to see what Sir Duckman and Mikey can do in this tag match against the Legends. You're tuning into Fantasy World Wrestling, where anything is possible. This is Thursday Night Rush. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate your support on the debut of our WWE 2K24 season. It's been an excellent week, but now we're on to week 2, and you love to see it. Went off with Truly OG 1K and Sir Duckman. Hideyoshi Nakamura is the referee in this one. Mikey, thank you so much for the raid. So Truly OG 1K finds himself as a champion yet again. This guy has been around and has added so much to his resume. Truly a former world champion, former tag team champion, TNE, TNR, you name it, he's done it. Continues to climb up the ranks. Sir Duckman isn't impressed.
Quite the impact on the apron. You might be in shock now, but you'll be feeling lasting pain for a few weeks to come.
Hideyoshi Nakamura counting it right now. These guys can't spend too much time back there. Sir Duckman, Master CJ has to be careful. Do not trust a guy like Duckman.
Oh shit!
Sir Duckman right now. You know, you're going to see Duckman's power. He was a part of the Muscles last year for Stacks U, but now known as the U. There's no hard feelings from what we're hearing between what was Stacks U and the U. Mikey and Sir Duckman are just on their own now. And now Mikey's making his way into the ring. Master CJ getting an Irish whip.
Into the corner now. Wicked clothesline. He can do it here. Only a 1 count before the kick out.
Aichi-chi.
This match is going to be hard fought.
Hideyoshi Nakamura watching this one. So are we, as Mikey hopes to prove to the world that the Legends are complete frauds. With the Irish whip from Master CJ. CJ, oh, beautiful drop kick. That is very true. Former TNR champ. Your former TNE tag team champion, Sir Duckman, can match the same resume as these guys. And Mikey, who turned his career around last year after being released by Fantasy World Wrestling, came under the wing of Stacks, our FWW Universal Champion, and has became somebody. We saw Justin Paul last night take on Brendan to answer his request, as Brendan was hoping to face the FWW Universal Champion. Justin Paul got in the way of that. But, you know, it's interesting as Justin Paul is a free agent. We're told Justin Paul can perform on all 3 brands. Doesn't have an official home just yet. Rumor has it the Fantasy World Wrestling Universal Champion will be sending another message to the FWW Universe soon.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
And Mikey with the Irish Whip. Mikey gonna show that he has an elusive side to him. Tried going for that clothesline. Truly OG 1K off the springboard. My gosh, that clothesline. Only time will tell is right, Justin. What's up, Jackson? How are you?
By throwing an elbow into the midsection.
Okay, Sauce. I look forward to it.
Tag made.
So Mikey's bringing in Sir Duckman. Sir Duckman now off the ropes. Kick to the face on Truly. Truly OG 1K. He understands what he's going up against when it comes to Sir Duckman. Duckman is not a guy you want to allow to get comfortable in that ring. Now, both of these guys, veterans in the game. And wait a minute. Truly looks like he might have hurt that right knee, but he's playing through it. Ay, ay, ay. Jackson, it was actually a work trip. It was good. When I went to LA recently, it was a lot of fun. Justin Paul showed up yesterday, Twiz. He had a great match. And Hideyoshi Nakamura gets knocked down and a DDT that causes Sir Duckman to bleed. And Hideyoshi Nakamura back on his feet. My gosh. You got to be careful with these guys. I told you guys, I don't trust the U. And Sir Duckman is so aggressive, doesn't care who gets in his way.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Another Irish whip. No. Master CJ's not having it. They bump into each other. Another Irish whip. That knee to the gut.
Kick to the gut.
DDT. Oh my gosh. Duckman's going to have a migraine by the end of the night.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Casey raided my stream.
Casey, thank you for the raid. Will Sir Duckman give up here? No, he won't. Sir Duckman holds on to his pride pretty well. Hideyoshi Nakamura with the 1 and the 2. And Duckman kicking out at 2. Just a close count. Sir Duckman gonna roll him over. Master CJ is showing that he's still in the fight. Kick to the back. And Mikey's just staring down Master CJ. I wouldn't trust Mikey on the sidelines. Off the springboard. You're going to see that a lot from the legends. They have been so excellent when it comes to sacrificing their bodies for entertainment. Channel points have been betted on the line. Sir Duckman wants to expose the legends. And Sir Duckman is coming for it all. What is he planning? Oh my God. Oh my God. Beautiful suplex. And Truly OG 1K getting in there just on time. He looks like he's fired up and Mikey's going in. Oh my God. And Hideyoshi Nakamura is going in with the 1. Just a 1 count. Truly's going to refuse to lose to the U. And don't you forget, the U is the reason why Truly OG 1K had to face Master CJ last year. 2 friends like brothers. They didn't want to face each other. But the circumstances last year led them to. Luckily, they came to their senses. Family is family. Sir Duckman on the left-hand turnbuckle. Legends looking to team up together, but no, Sir Duckman refuses. He's not going to be an experiment. Ay, Dios mío. And Master CJ has to get there in time, and he does just that, breaking it at 1. Lightning Strike, you had your match yesterday. You don't know what show you on? You had your match yesterday, and it was a really good one.
He's been placed in the corner now.
Your dude is the one with the blue hair, right? Could have swore he had his match yesterday. Check the roster directory, guys. If you don't know where you're at or where people are at, you got to check the roster. Not a good way to start the season. Mikey's breaking it up, and Hideyoshi Nakamura has to be careful. Almost the second time he gets hurt by the U. Sir Duckman tried going in with the Irish whip. Brought him in a little bit closer. There's blood all over the mat already, and this is the first match of the night. And if you missed Wednesday Night Takeover last night, tomorrow at noon on YouTube, the highlights will go live. So !YT. And Mikey getting back to his feet. Truly OG 1K now. Oh my God, this could be it right here. But he continues the impact. You know this is personal for Truly. Thinks this is enough. Just a 2 count, not even close. Strike to the midsection. Mikey. Truly looking to hang him on the ropes here. No, on the right-hand turnbuckle. Oh, my gosh. The entire U is bleeding. I repeat, they're bleeding. But Mikey, despite the blood, is still fighting to the very end. And Master CJ wants to go in, it seems. But the strikes to the face. Oh, my God. The roll-up.
I can't believe the ref didn't even get to one.
And that single leg drop kick by Mikey, you've seen it a few times tonight. It's his go-to. It's been working really well for him. Kick to the midsection. He's going to drop him on his back, but Truly OG was there to counter it. Pretty boy. Now with the kicks to the chest of Mikey. And the crowd is loving it. This is amazing. This TNR crowd always does well supporting this brand. And Mikey getting the boos, Truly getting the cheers. Now Master CJ finds his way in.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
And Master CJ wanted to attack Sir Duckman. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Mikey has to understand there might be some sabotage here, but Mikey is prepared for it. Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Only in Fantasy World Wrestling.
Y'all finished or y'all done?
We're only getting started. Are they here to expose the legends? No, they're not. Oh my God! This is insanity.
Looking to take flight here.
Master CJ wants to show him how it's done off the top rope. No, he's not. And he's missing it, but the kick to the midsection, trying to recover. Oh, shit. Mikey, oh my gosh. Oh, shit. Sir Duckman breaking it before it hits 2.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Sir Duckman breaking it before it hits 2. Mikey hanging on by a thin thread. Oh my gosh, the DDT. There's no way this man gets up. And Hideyoshi Nakamura is going to count it, but I don't know how Mikey is back on his feet. The brain buster in that DDT should have destroyed him, should have cracked his head in half. And I'm telling you guys, this is personal. This is FWW. This is TNR on full display. This is a feud that dates back to last year. This is personal. Master CJ hoping that this could take out Mikey, and Mikey needs to get back into the ring. Looks like the legends want to cheer together, and the count is at 9. And I don't know. Oh my God! No way. This was personal, and the Legends, your TNR Tag Team Champions, find the way to the win. They found the way. And there was no pin. They took advantage of an interesting strategy with the count out. Wow, wow, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, you're tuning into TNR. This is FWW, where anything is possible. Alexander Rose was on commentary last week, and he was excellent. He was our special guest. He hosted the main event last Thursday on the debut show for the season. Even though he and his tag team partner came up a little bit short, he's still one hell of a competitor. Alexander Rose, former La Familia champion, former hardcore champion, former TNE world champion. He looks to add more. He looks to continue to show you how much of a star he truly is. Now, I think highly of Alex. You may think highly of Alex, but the man that he's going up against tonight wasn't so happy with what Alexander Rose was talking about last week.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I'm going to be letting you guys bet your channel points in this one.
Acknowledge me.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate the follows, guys. Appreciate the hydration in addition to that.
Doesn't matter where or when he's
Interesting, JP.
and he's about to get one.
Interesting. Well, Alexander had a lot to say about this man, but this man wants an opportunity
Guys ready?
in the ring. Alexander was talking about him, and he's here to settle it. It is your hardcore champion, King Ghost Sparta. Alexander Rose was criticizing your current hardcore champion, maybe because he's jealous that this man is the hardcore champion and he's not. But guess what? I guess they're going to settle it in the ring. Weapons are included. King Ghost Sparta coming out here to defend his name, and I don't even blame him, because if somebody was talking trash about me, I'm going to settle it. That's what King Ghost Sparta is looking to do right here, right now. The channel points have been betted on the line. Who do you have winning this match?
He said he wants to be the most dominant champ in history, so he will not let up in a non-title situation.
Man, this is about to be a crazy one indeed. Both of these guys amazing in the ring, but you really don't know what's going to happen here.
This is a match where these WWE
King Ghost Sparta attempting the first hit, but falling into the hands of Alexander Rose. Alexander Rose going to take care of business early in this match. King Ghost Sparta better get up and fast. King Ghost Sparta has held his hardcore title since the end of the WWE 2K23 cycle. For how much longer is he asking Alexander for the wrong opportunity? Because I don't know if Alexander is a guy you want to go up against, and King Ghost Sparta calling this guy out to defend his name could be a big mistake. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, we have breaking news. Ill Skills of Tuesday Night Elevation has been traded. Ill Skills will be leaving the Tuesday brand And we're hearing he has been traded. King goes Sparta. Continuously going for the roll-up here, but not enough. Too early in this match. King goes Sparta. Tossing Alexander like a ragdoll over the top. Skills will be leaving T&E and heading to a new brand.
Prepared to go all out. Be as aggressive and vicious as possible. Remember, it's no disqualification. The superstars can do whatever they want, but it can only end with a 3 count or a tap out.
No one is safe. It's never too early or too late. Interesting trade, but on which brand? Who knows? Travel could be for you. I have no idea.
Firm control.
I guess only time will tell whose skills was traded for. Who's heading to T&E?
And now with him going for the table, we're just in straight up appetite for destruction territory here. He'll head to the ring.
All righty. The Irish whip.
There he goes.
Alexander Rose in the corner. Not where you want to be. The table is set.
Heads out of the ring. What's next?
King goes Sparta looking for a weapon. Gonna go for the sledgehammer. Wait. That's Miss T's sledgehammer.
Not allowed. He steers clear.
Ay.
That one misses the mark.
Ay, Dios mío.
Reversals, and more reversals. Nice. Clear European uppercut.
Just be prepared for the switch. That's all you can do.
Look at the angle. It's nasty. You can just tell they want to break their opponent down. Oh, my God. What a kick. He's on his heels a bit now. Well, you don't sign up for an extreme. Oh, wait a second.
And another roll-up here seen by King goes Sparta trying to sneak in the win.
All measured up. Oh, drop kick to the spine. Gets him with the counter.
Hideyoshi, we're waiting to see you show up to FWW. The time will come soon. I look forward to it. You are on the Wednesday brand. You have not been traded. I can tell you that.
Counters that. Looking for a little bit of high risk.
King goes Sparta off the top rope on Alexander Rose. Even though he's landed on his tail, of course, Alexander's going to take advantage. Alexander wants to expose King goes Sparta. Says he's just a mediocre hardcore champion. You heard him last week on the commentary table. He wasn't impressed.
This is a unique application of a hammerlock.
Ay. Oh my gosh, yes.
He's one step ahead there.
It is back and forth. Both of these guys matching each other's energy perfectly. Away Alexander now with the 1 and the 2 and a 2 count because King goes Sparta cannot afford a loss to a former hardcore champion in Alexander Rose. That really would get the people talking. You know the locker room stay talking. The candlestick, oh my gosh, showing that he's extreme. Kick to the midsection. Oh my gosh. Hideyoshi Nakamura with the 1 and the 2. Just a 2 count.
That took some serious endurance. I'll give you that. I can't tell if it's anger in the eyes or the fact that he hasn't.
Damn.
Disbelief that his opponent is still in this. He returns to the ring. Kick right on point. He's getting pushed out into the defensive. Showing a lot of fortitude in this Extreme Rules match for sure, but not sure how much more
You said,
it could be.
yeah, the final boss he just got traded. Skills got traded. Skills doesn't know what show he's on yet. But that will come to you guys next week. When you see Skills make an appearance on a different show next week, you guys will know what show he's on. This Tuesday, you'll find out who got traded for Skills.
Able to get the advantage here. Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
Oh my gosh, you gotta admit, Kingo Sparta's really taking this seriously. Now, I don't blame him. Alexander Rose was running his mouth. Now he has blood all over his face.
Oh shit!
He switches it back around.
And Alexander looking to bury Kingo Sparta, and no, he's not. And Alexander can't believe it. You know, when you really look at Alexander recently, he has racked up some losses, hasn't been able to shake off the funk. Maybe he'll do that in this match. Ay, ay, ay.
Tagging this outside. This could be good. Kick to the gut.
Kick to the gut. That's going to help create that separation Kingo Sparta's looking for, but Alexander Rose avoiding the contact.
That'll break his arm. Vicious. Stiff kick.
Z Official J, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. If you are tuning in for the first time, you are tuning into Fantasy World Wrestling, where anything is possible. The possibilities are endless when you have two men in the ring that get aggressive the way that Kingo Sparta and Alexander are displaying right here, right now. Alexander with the kendo stick. What is he thinking? Kingo Sparta is just shaking it off on the outside. He has to catch his breath, but I don't think Alexander wants him to.
Whatever's playing here can't be good.
Don't do this. Oh my gosh.
Everyone watching this is on pins and needles. What a match.
Oh my gosh, the steel chair. Alexander wants to expose Sparta. Is Sparta really that noble hardcore champion we know? Or was it all just a lie?
Back with a reversal. Ridiculous standing shooting star.
Channel points have been betted.
Signs of life in him. He's courageously fighting through and closing the gap on the opposition.
Oh man, obviously hoping to take things to the next level with this ladder.
And Kingo Sparta, who had a message to the FWW universe, better win this match to share those thoughts.
He fends off the attack. Running Hurricane
Kingo Sparta getting back on his feet. Toss to the pole. Oh my gosh. Alexander Rose is not taking it easy on Sparta. He has no sympathy for him because he understands what it was like to be a hardcore champion. And he's going to show Sparta what it's all about. And oh my gosh, the disrespect. Ay, ay, ay.
What more do you want from me?
Oh my gosh. Sparta can't catch a break.
Oh shit!
Someone just lost a tooth.
The Irish whip by Alexander. And the strike to the face. My gosh, this could be it. Oh my gosh. The former hardcore champion taking down Alexander Rose, the former hardcore champion, taking out the current hardcore champion, Kingo Sparta. Now, Alexander Rose spoke about Sparta and just trashed him on commentary last week, but backed it up right here, right now, and exposed Kingo Sparta. We're here for Fantasy World Wrestling. This is Thursday Night Rush, where your La Familia champion, Simmyi, makes his way in. After defeating Donnie at the tail end of last year, he got his title back. It was just a hiccup, he said, when he lost the title to Donnie. But he's not worried about Donnie. They had a best 2 out of 3, and he won twice. That was enough to close that chapter, and he's ready to see who his next challenger will be. But that is the question. Who will be the next challenger for Simmyi? Who is heading for the prestigious La Familia title of Fantasy World Wrestling, a title that's been around since WWE 2K19? This is one of the most prestigious belts in our business. If you have held this title, you are probably a solidified star in one way or another. So many amazing champions have held that title, from Judah Beast, Rodney that dude, Alexander Rose, Donnie, Simmyi, and so many more. So Simmyi awaits his next challenger. Who wants to step up to the La Familia division?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
But we're hearing it's a fan favorite, somebody who has earned the opportunity to be here. He has been excellent and looks to prove himself. It is _Trem. So ladies and gentlemen, who is going to take this one? I'm going to be asking my people in the chat to put their channel points on the line. Will it be our La Familia champion, Simmyi? Or will _Trem prove himself worthy? Channel points have been betted on the line. Did you debut on TNR? I don't know. Have you been watching?
He said he'll be making a statement in this match tonight and will deliver it emphatically.
You believe in the champ? The champ is a champ for a reason. Simmyi has been an awesome La Familia champion. Trem, a former king of Rush.
To say the champ looks ready, maybe even eager for this matchup.
Probably feeling a little extra confident.
And Simmyi starting off strong already. Trem is going to have to bring something we haven't seen before. And he's capable of doing that. Last week, we saw Trem find his way out of a hectic match. Now he has to bring it all here. And Simmyi's going to really push him to the top, because if you want to be a champion or at least compete against one, you're going to have to start carrying yourself like one. And I have no doubt in my mind that Trem is that. You know, this is a guy who has put in the work, has been a part of so many amazing matches, has a unique personality and style, and it shows in and out of the ring. Off the springboard, Hurricane Rana. Wow, what athleticism. That DDT. And that's the impact he's going to have to make if you want to get past a guy like Simmyi. And it's Trem's moveset that's really going to be on display. Now, you might look at Trem and appreciate the attire and creativity, but the creativity is fully displayed inside that ring. The way this guy moves is incredible. But Simmyi's going to look to match that energy with the uppercut. Now he's lifting him up, decides he's going for that reversal. These guys are going to really put each other to the test. Simmyi being down on the ground, and you know Trem is going to take advantage. Another kick to the midsection. Going to look to lift him up. Oh my gosh. A little technicality we see here.
Fires back with a crucial elbow.
And the count is at 6. Somebody has to get back into the ring and fast.
He needs to find his way back.
The count is at 7, but this is a noble competitor in Trem. He's not going to want the count out. He's going to want to win fair and square. And is this enough? Close, close, close. A little too close. Our La Familia champion has to shake off the rust. Both of these guys won last week, but somebody's going to catch their first L for the season. And now Trem almost getting the win, but not close enough. That's the thing about Trem. He always comes up short. Not the biggest guy in the locker room. But he's inspired by one of his favorites, a WWE legend, and Rey Mysterio. The Boss, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the community.
He must have had that scouting.
Ay, ay, ay. Simmyi with the Irish whip. Simmyi has to lock in, and he's looking to do that right here, right now. Wow. You're going to see that power slam. And Simmyi could get pretty creative in this ring, too. Is Trem going to kick out? No, he's not. He's not going to give up. He's not going to quit. He's going to keep fighting, showing that he has the heart of a lion.
Inferno Agony 85 just resubscribed.
Agony, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub of 51 amazing months. As Trem looks to take it here. And he does. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, my goodness. 1_Trem. Showing that he is worthy and can compete. And we told you he wasn't going to want the count out. He was going to want to win clean, fair, and square to prove that he earns an opportunity at the La Familia Champion. Will the La Familia Champion grant that request? Now, this is a guy who has won so many matches recently. From the tail end of last season to now, is Trem the next to compete for the La Familia title? Only time will tell. You are tuning in to Fantasy World Wrestling. This is Thursday Night Rush, baby. We thank you for being here. You know, in reality, you should be thanking me, your general manager, chairwoman of the street. As Cash makes his way in. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the gifted sub, Marvelous. And thank you guys so much for the hype train. You guys are amazing. Dude, TNR, he's just dominant. Oh yeah, J-Bones, I meant to check mark it. I realized I didn't check mark it after I did some check marks. I was like, I know I missed one of them, but yeah, I did. I got you, guy. So, Cash wants to compete as a singles competitor. This is going to be his biggest challenge yet, but who is it? Who's really going to challenge him to determine whether he's worthy of even being considered for opportunities on his own? How is he not able to spill his drink? He from New York. And he's living it up, partying it up. But another guy who has attitude is here to test him. It is Cutthroat Cash. Now, Cutthroat Cash had a mishap last week, but he's not letting that hold him back. You're talking about a former TNE world champion of over 150 days. Do you think he's worried about a loss? If this man was worried about everybody throwing a bone at him on the road to success, he would never get to where he wants to be.
Oh shit!
He's ready. He's locked in.
Just resubscribed for 1 month.
Thank you, Sir Duckman, for gifting that sub to my guy Cash. He's gonna need it.
They have given 80 gift subs in the chat.
Thank you for the love. I'm going to be asking my people in the chat to put their channel points on the line. Who do you think is going to take this? Will Cash surprise the world? Defeating Cutthroat Cash. Will Cutthroat Cash have a 2-match losing streak? Elusive Cutthroat Cash versus Kizzy Cash, a.k.a. Cash. It's a lot of money right here. A lot of dinero. But only one is true while the other one is counterfeit.
And you are looking at one of the most
And Cutthroat Cash, Elusive.
Dono1 just resubscribed for 1 month.
Sir Duckman, thank you so much for gifting that sub in here, my guy Donnie.
They have given 81 gift subs in the channel.
Appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it.
Someone who is trying to shut down all the naysayers. Someone ready to claim a spot at the top of our business.
placing them right where they want them, into the corner.
Cutthroat Cash, Elusive off the springboard. Channel points have been betted on the line.
What do they have planned?
Take a look at this, Elusive. And you know, this is a guy who has an amazing moveset, but don't forget the attitude of Cash. Cash has really proven himself, man. And this is a guy who's already showing so many signs of growth. Has competed in that tag team division, a former TNR tag team champion. Oh my gosh, guys, thank you so much for the bids. Thank you, Twiz. And who is that? Thank you, Duckman, for gifting a sub to Casey. Hooking up the community. A lot of my people in here that need it. Unity, que lo que como estás? And Cash in trouble. Elusive trying to go for the pin.
Stay in this match.
Oh man.
Just punishing.
How are you, Unity? How was your day today?
What a knee.
Hideyoshi Nakamura, the referee in this one.
Modified cloverleaf applied.
Cash not looking too good.
Fantastic.
Elusive showing how he is elusive in this ring right now. And Cash has to keep up against the best. If he could beat a guy like Elusive, that would say so much about Cash. Is he prepared for an opportunity like this? Kick to the midsection.
Kick to the stomach.
Oh my gosh, using that knee. And now he's lifting him up, taking him to new heights in the center of the mat. Is this going to be it? No, it's a rope break. Hideyoshi Nakamura. Wow, such accuracy.
Oh shit!
Look at him totally vibing with the WWE.
Thank you for the compliment on the commentary. Truly appreciate it. Glad you guys can enjoy the show. We hope to make the middle of the week interesting for you guys. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you can expect FWW. We usually try to start anytime before 9:30. 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. T&E starts at 10 p.m. Eastern after NXT. So just keep that in mind. Off the top is Cash. Kizzy! Oh my gosh, and you gotta admit, Cash is showing us something we haven't seen in a while.
Their opponent is down and in bad shape, but that's not stopping them from delivering a Uranagi.
Is there a draft? Yeah, we had a draft right before you discovered this stream. We have like a legitimate draft too, like with pictures and like #1 draft pick, all of that. Slideshows, like it's like a PowerPoint. It's legit. Thank you guys so much for the level 2 hype train, 44%. My community contributed to 6 subs and 100 bits. Thank you guys so much. And this one's going head to head here. You know, Elusive was super successful on T&E. Will he find that same success on TNR? We saw bans galore. His lady dominate last night. But you know, it takes a little time to adapt to a new environment. And Cash is really doing well in this match. You know, he has just so much to prove here. Oh my gosh! Are you kidding me? 1, 2, Oh, this is so crazy. Elusive knows he cannot lose this match. But I don't think Cash wants to give him much of a choice. Oh, he misses it.
Oh shit!
And wait a minute, Elusive trying to get fired up, but Cash knows he cannot allow that to happen. He cannot afford it. And now Elusive gonna use his power to take advantage of Cash on his shoulders. Trying to break his back. You know, that gut buster is gonna make you feel it tomorrow morning. Now Cash is starting to take the impact. Kick to the midsection. What's he thinking? Oh, shit. Hideyoshi Nakamura with the 1 and the 2. And just a 2 count. It's a close count.
Oh shit!
And Cash just wants to compete. We have not seen Cash Jr. just yet. We actually gave Cash Jr. extended time off as he concludes his studies for the year. But he's watching from home as his father competes against Elusive tonight. But Cash Jr. will also be seen on TNR very soon. So many superstars have yet to be seen, a part of the roster on all 3 brands, but the time is near, according to your general manager, chairwoman of the stream. Elusive stomping on the face of Cash, making him bleed. There is blood all over the ring tonight. It's just been a massive amount of blood tonight on TNR. TNR really getting brutal. And cutthroat Cash, no, falling into the hands of Cash. We told you, there's a lot of cash here, a lot of dinero, but something here is counterfeit. Who is it? Is it Elusive or is it Cash? You know, Cash says it's the Bronx versus the world. He's always representing his culture, and you love to see it, that Latino heat.
And he tosses him back in now.
You know, that's a deadly combination. That Latino heat with that New York culture is that grit. With the 1 and the 2. And no, it's a 2 count. He can't believe it. Neither can we. He's doing everything he can to try to take down Elusive. It's not going to be easy. Now, you guys got to understand, Elusive is a veteran already. Last year, being a champion for over 150 days, it was months of Elusive as your TNE world champion. This is a former world champion. And the fact that Cash is even competing, man, I got to tell you, I'm impressed. And Elusive wants to solidify it right here, right now. Oh, shit. Oh, man, I don't know. 1, 2, 3. And breaking that mishap last week, he caught an L, but he shakes it off this week. What a match. Elusive, cutthroat Cash, proving that he was going to overcome. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Fantasy World Wrestling, where anything is possible. You are tuning into TNR Thursday Night Rush. This is week 2, where Nancy makes her way in. Now, Nancy, the girlfriend of Ill Skills, who was a part of some breaking news earlier today that he has been traded from Tuesday Night Elevation. Now, we don't know if Skills is coming back home to TNR or if he's going to land on the new brand Wednesday Night Takeover. But our general manager, chairwoman of the street, has stated that next week you will find out where Ill Skills is going, but most importantly, who he was traded for. It's going to be someone new heading to TNE. Who could it be? I guess only time will tell.
I expect big things from her tonight.
But If Nancy wants to prove herself in this business, she's going to have to go up against a woman who is eyeing what is around the waist of the great Robin. Nancy ready to go. Things are about to get serious because it is the lady of the legends. And you know the legends are the tag team champions of TNR. They opened up the show against the U and took that win. She is the wifey of truly OG1K, aka Pretty Boy. It is Ivy. And Ivy is ready to go through this entire women's division. She said she understands why she had to vacate her TNE title. It's the business. But she's ready to work for it all to prove that she is the best here on TNR. And if it starts off taking down the new competition, she's willing to do that. I'm going to be asking my people in the chat to put their channel points on the line. Who is going to take this match between Nancy and Ivy? You won 19.6K channel points? That's nice. Make sure you guys thank the people that, you know, win you those channel points. I'm sure they would be happy to hear that they got you those points.
Wait a minute.
Hideyoshi Nakamura is the referee here as Nancy starts off strong against Ivy. Thank you for the stretch.
Next one might do it. Big knee to the midsection. Out of the way in time. Ooh, she hit the corner hard.
Yeah, Cash, you got the gifted sub. I believe it was Sir Duckman gifted you that sub. Sir Duckman is amazing to the community.
No end in sight here.
Appreciate you always, Duckman. Been rocking with me for so many years, man. I'm so grateful for you and so many others up in here. I appreciate you guys a ton. Glad to call you guys family. And Donnie, thank you for the hydration.
Now streams just resubscribed for 4 months. Fire.
K&A, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to the stream. How are you tonight? So Nancy, Ill Skills' girlfriend, she had a great performance on her debut last week on the opening show. And Ivy, just a veteran in the game. Ivy, former TNE Women's Champion. She's the reason why TNE's women's title is vacant, because she was drafted to TNR. We don't know what woman on TNE will be crowned TNE Women's Champion.
Shotgun drop kick. I wonder if she can withstand much more of this. This is where her grit will be put to the
By the way, guys, I can't wait for our first joint pay-per-view. For those of you guys that are new here, the way that I run the PLEs, every PLE, for the most part, every brand will have their set of matches, but we also do joint pay-per-views where it will be brands versus brands. One Night Stand will be just a standard PLE. And the one after that will be a standard PLE. But the joint pay-per-view, I'm debating on making it either the third or the fourth one, where TNE will take on WNT, TNR, and vice versa. We want to have all the championships already fulfilled by the second PLE. So by then, it could be champions partaking in that joint pay-per-view in the future. So Ivy tossing Nancy. Nancy has to get up and quickly. Hideyoshi Nakamura counting it at 1. These fans loving it.
Letting her opponent know she is ready.
And Nancy, you know, she's taking some damage here by Ivy. Ivy's going to look to bring her back in the ring, but Nancy doesn't need the assistance. Ay, Dios mío. Oh, my gosh. And that's what you're going to see out of Ivy, is that technicality you see from the Legends. You can tell they train together and have learned from one another. Always willing to put their bodies on the line. On the rope, off the rope, that's what you're going to see. The strikes to the midsection. Ivy in a bit of agony. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody has to get back into the ring and fast. The count is about to be at 8. And Nancy with the tornado DDT trying to prevent Ivy from getting back into the ring.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh my God, what a controversial win. I could have swore Ivy got there in time, but it looks like Nancy just stole a win by count out. And Hideyoshi Nakamura counting it at 10, but it seemed like Ivy was in the ring. Oh man, this is definitely one for review. So ladies and gentlemen, this is Fantasy World Wrestling, where anything is possible. Now, this is a Demon King who ran into some trouble last week. He had the opportunity of a lifetime and came up short. But if we know him well. He's not going to let this hold him back. It is the Demon Twiz. Now, we anticipate a great year out of Twiz if he can just find a way to win. That is all that's holding him back. He needs to find a way to secure the big wins. Now, I have faith in Twiz. His good friend King Shavy, the world champion of TNE. How far can Twiz go now that he's on TNR? The draft split them up, but they still support one another from afar. The Demon King looks determined, locked in, and that is the demeanor we want to see. He's going up against 2 other men in this triple threat match. If he could get past these guys, this could really say a lot about his future.
This is a match he's craved for quite some time. He's ready and raring to go.
Twiz stepped up to the Great One last week, but came up a little bit short. But you gotta take a loss like that with so much grace. The Great One is an excellent champion here on TNR, and it's gonna be hard to get past a champion like that. So if you can at least compete with a guy who is holding some gold, it says a lot.
Oh yeah, I am pumped for this guy.
And his opponent, first from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds.
So it's Jeremy Mack. Jeremy Mack also last week competed and is hoping to get a win over Twiz and whoever else is in this match. Jeremy Mack, he's going to be a force that you don't want to reckon with. This guy right here has a promising future just as much as the next man. I'm going to be asking my people in the chat to put their channel points on the line, by the way. 3 amazing competitors. But this next guy was out of action many times in the last 2 years, but he says this year is his year. And he did very well last week, and he's looking to steal another win tonight. It is Snow Buckets. Will it be Twiz, Jeremy Mack, or will it be Snow Buckets?
They need to loosen up, have a little fun, heck, maybe even lose a match once in a while.
That is horrible advice.
This is the first time you see your guy. He competed last week. You were against the TNR World Champ. The highlights are on YouTube, Twiz. Snow Buckets, man. He's really trying to just solidify himself here in Fantasy World Wrestling. He is a veteran. He's been with the business for a long time. Just hasn't really had the opportunity to shine. But this year, he says it's his year. Last week, he showed that he can compete. And this week, he's hoping to take it all. Oh, Twiz, I hope you're feeling better, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Hope everything's okay with you. So it's the Demon King Twiz, Jeremy Mack, and Snow Buckets. In this triple threat match, who is going to take it?
I've competed in multiple triple threat matches, and the most challenging aspect is making sure
Twiz could really use this win. Jeremy Mack with the DDT is going to make it hard for anybody to take the win from him. Snow Buckets, will he be able to steal another one?
Up across the shoulders and
Hideyoshi Nakamura is going to watch this one closely. So are we. Jeremy Mack and Twiz getting the wrath of Snow Buckets. This guy has heart. Snow Buckets last week beat the La Familia champion, Simmyi. He defeated Simmyi with an interesting strategy, and now we're going to see what this young man can provide right here, right now. He did not pin Simmyi, but he did get the win last week against Simmyi.
A no DQ stipulation means you have to throw your regular playbook out the window because it's not going to save you here. It's time to get it.
Twiz taking advantage of the size difference. Jeremy Mack, though, taking advantage of the opening. Jeremy Mack is the type of guy to put his body on the line in any way possible. He was formerly on T&E, got drafted to TNR. Now Jeremy Mack with the kendo stick. Snow Bucket's in trouble. Twiz knocking him down like dominoes. And Snow Buckets doesn't care how big Twiz is or who's standing in his way. You love to see it. This guy has heart. He has grit. He's been sitting in the back seat for way too long, 2 years, just hoping for an opportunity to shine, and he's finally getting it. He's making the most of it. And Twiz. Wow. You're going to see a lot of aggression out of Twiz. One half of the Demon Kings finds himself back home on Thursday Night Rush. Jeremy Mack trying to get the win, but not even a 2 count. Not even a 2 count. Casey, I think it was Sir Duckman who gifted you the sub. Yeah, it was Sir Duckman. Be sure to thank Sir Duckman. Yeah, he gifted you a sub. I could tag his name for you. I tagged his name for you in the chat. Sir Duckman gifted you a sub. He gifted a few subs in here. Always takes care of the community. I appreciate him. Wow. I believe Sir Duckman has gifted over 80 subs in the chat. And Jeremy Mack putting his body on the line, but it didn't come out the way he planned. Ay, Dios mío. Wow, wow, wow. And that steel chair could come to his advantage, but didn't get the opportunity to use it. Snow Buckets lifting up Twiz. No way. He has the strength of 1,000 men. And Snow Buckets determined. He's doing whatever it takes. Hideyoshi Nakamura better move out the way. It's time to give him that showstopper. And Jeremy Mack, such a hater. Oh my goodness, interfering, intercepting in that showstopper kick, not allowing him to have his moment of shine. And that's Fantasy World Wrestling for you. If you think you're going to walk in here and be a star and everybody's going to be happy for you, good luck to you. Snow Buckets has to understand that everybody's going to like him. Jeremy Mack waited till the last second, and now he's paying the price with that kendo stick by Snow Buckets, but Jeremy Mack is here to answer the call. If Snow Buckets wants to smoke, Jeremy Mack is willing to give it, but so is the Demon King Twiz. All right, Simon, we'll see you mañana. Have a blessed one. I appreciate you, man. Wow, Twiz. Over the top, bro. You love to see it. And with the uppercut, Snow Buckets. So excellent.
He's looking for an implement of destruction under the
And Twiz with the steel chair. What is he planning? Hold on. Oh my goodness, going after Jeremy Mack, but Jeremy Mack saw him from the corner of his eye.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Hurricane Rana by Jeremy. What's up, Av? Welcome to the stream. Av, are you New York Av? Oh no, excuse me, Ace New York. Somebody uploaded a wrestler under Ace New York and King Jordan. I've been looking to see where those people are at. They uploaded under my hashtag. So if you're King Jordan or Ace New York, I'm looking for you. So Twiz lifting up. Snowbuck is now going after Jeremy Mack. Okay, just making sure. Thought I'd ask.
Saw that one coming.
And Twiz taking advantage of the inexperience of Snow Buckets, but Snow Buckets answering the call. Jeremy Mack trying to get Snow Buckets, but couldn't get there in time. Didn't have the length. Jeremy Mack has him on the left-hand turnbuckle. What's he planning? Getting that steel chair, but Twiz taking advantage of the vulnerability of Jeremy Mack. Is he going to take this here? And a close count. Wow, wow, wow. Jeremy Mack now not liking it. Looking to disrespect Twiz in the center of the ring, but Snow Buckets breaking it up. Snow Buckets is going to do whatever it takes to dim the light of Jeremy Mack. Jeremy Mack did the same thing to Snow Buckets. These guys look like they can't stand each other. Kick to the midsection. This could be it. But no, Jeremy Mack back on his feet. Whoa! Hideyoshi Nakamura now going with the one, going with the two, and breaking it up at the very last second is Snow Buckets, refusing to lose, hoping to keep his win streak. No, these are people from the chat, Av. They create them, and then I put them on my show. So anybody can join FWW. You just got to create yourself in WWE 2K. So Snow Buckets with the steel chair on Jeremy Mack, but Jeremy with the Hurricane Rana showing resiliency. And Twiz tried delivering that steel chair, but Jeremy was prepared. What system? It don't matter what system. It's crossplay. Community Creations crossplay. You could be on PC, Xbox, PlayStation. Don't matter. DDT by Jeremy Mack. I can't tell you who's going to take this one. Irish Whip, Jeremy Mack on Twiz. Twiz hoping that this is it, even though Snow Buckets is eyeing down Twiz. Now the Irish whip. And bumping into Hideyoshi Nakamura is Twiz. And Snow Buckets hopes to take advantage. Will he sneak this win? Oh my gosh. It would have been a second sneaky win for Snow Buckets, but no, not enough. Now he's going after Jeremy Mack, hoping this is going to be enough. Twiz is on the outside. Ay, Dios mío. Snow Buckets really having great momentum right now. Twiz looking for something underneath the ring. What's he eyeing? A kendo stick. Jeremy Mack catching Snow Buckets off guard. The strikes have been exchanged here. These guys have to be fatigued at this point. Another tornado DDT by Jeremy Mack. It's been his go-to tonight. These fans are loving it, so are we. Snow Bucket's getting fired up right now. Twiz has to be careful. Great minds think alike, but they both botched it. Jeremy Mack trying to get Snow Buckets out of the picture. Dropping him on the ring. Oh my gosh, Snow Buckets is bleeding. I repeat, he's bleeding. Oh shit! Chi.
And he gets set back into the ring. Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Jeremy Mack on his feet. Snow Buckets with the strikes to the face of Jeremy. Oh shit! Twiz is not going to take the disrespect. What disrespect by Snow Buckets? Not even acknowledging Twiz. Oh shit! Doesn't see him as a threat. Snow Buckets is going berserk right now. What is he planning? Oh shit! There's no countouts in this one. You can do first blood match, but you got to do it as a custom match, KNA. You got to turn off pin and submit. You can do a custom match. I believe there's a way to do it, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my gosh. Jeremy Mack now clearing the announce table. These guys are really going all out here.
We knew this superstar had a mean streak. We didn't realize that they were downright ruthless. What a match. It's total madness in here.
Jeremy Mack going back into the ring. Hoping to get Twiz out of the picture, but Snow Buckets continues to be a pest. Yeah, it's in custom matches. You just got to save it. Yeah, you just got to save it, KNA. Oh my gosh, Jeremy Mack now hoping this is it. Hideyoshi Nakamura with the 1 and the 2. And no. Snow Buckets refuses to lose to Jeremy. Oh, shit. To get the pinfall, you have to try that maneuver one more time. Across the top rope. He's definitely Jeremy Mack now to go after Twiz. And Twiz reversing. What's my favorite video game? I have so many. I can't say I just have solely one. Yeah, Trav, it's been crazy. And Snow Buckets thinks is enough. And he's sneaking another win. Wow. First defeating the La Familia champion last week, now defeating a Demon King. Maybe this guy was overseen for the last few years, and it was a huge mistake. Ladies and gentlemen, you are tuning into Fantasy World Wrestling. It's not going to be an easy one. Oh, shit. Because if you think you're going to climb up the ranks, that means you think you can get past our champion. The Thursday Night Rush World Champion, the Great One, who has been at the top of the throne here on the Thursday brand for quite some time now, deserves your attention and respect. This guy is willing to compete every week if he has to. Don't get it twisted. This man worked for everything that he has. He worked for the position he's in. He was a damn loser. Couldn't find a rhythm, but turned it around all of a sudden. Got himself the wins, got himself the girl, got a title on his girl. She's our TNR Women's Champion, the Great Robin, the Great Royalty. They are here, but they're not just here for show. They're not here to just display what looks pretty. They are here to be a prime example of what it means to be successful in this business. You know, you guys look at everybody on the top and you think you can hang with them, but that's not the case. These people work for it. I'm going to be asking my people in the chat to put their channel points on the line. Donnie thinks he can hang with the big guns, with those at the top, but we will see if that's the case. Hideyoshi Nakamura is the referee here tonight.
And that means there will be no excuses. Win or lose, it's
And Donnie says he has worked every single day for a moment like this. He has to take advantage of it and will. Channel points have been betted on the line. Will it be our TNR World Champion and the Great One? Or will it be Big Mouth Donnie? And the Great One's ready to send you guys home. Everybody wants to hang out with those on top. You always look at those at the top of the throne. But you never ask yourself how these people got here. You guys always want to walk in and take their opportunities, but they're going to make you regret it. And that is what the Great One's going to look to do. But Donnie says he is capable of hanging with him, and Hideyoshi Nakamura better get out the way. Hideyoshi Nakamura has been taking so many hits tonight. Be sure to thank the person that gifted you a sub. Shout out to my guy, Sir Duckman. Shout out to my guy, KOTR Streams. Blessing the community so you guys can enjoy the streams commercial free. The Great One gonna give him the punches to the gut, striking the ribs of Donnie.
Must be prepared to go all out. Be as aggressive and vicious as possible. Remember, it's no disqualification.
Hideyoshi Nakamura watching closely. Donnie doing well, but it's gonna take more to get past the Great One. And he's looking at Hideyoshi Nakamura, and I don't know if Donnie is trying to implement fear on Hideyoshi Nakamura, but that stare down was intense. Oh my gosh, the disrespect on our champion. Donnie tossing around the Great One. No respect, no remorse, and remember, in a match like this. Oh my goodness. Oh, in the pedigree. Oh my gosh. KNA Streams, thank you so much for gifting 5 additional subs to the community during tonight's main event right now. If you guys got to gift this sub, be sure to thank the person that gifted you that sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I truly appreciate you. And the Great One now with the candlestick. This could be it right here. And Donnie kicking out at 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Truly appreciate you guys. My guy KNA Streams taking care of the family.
Just resubscribed for 1 month. KN Streams Easy gifted a tier 1 sub to Benny.
Ay, ay, ay. Ay, Dios mío. Donnie taking it to new heights. Hoping this is going to be enough to take out the Great One. Just a 2 count. At KNA Streams, I got you with a dance after this match. Appreciate the love and support. You guys have been immaculate. You guys have been amazing, incredible, phenomenal, absolute. Those are adjectives that Donnie also describes himself as. This guy is full of himself, full of his ego. You know, Donnie's another guy who reinvented himself. You wouldn't even have recognized Donnie's first character.
He's looking a little weary now.
He was Donnie. Undead, I think it was. Can't even remember. Because this new ego has overshadowed what he once was. The Great One isn't impressed. He doesn't give a damn who Donnie is because he knows who he is. He is the world champion of this brand, the face of this brand for a reason. But Donnie's trying to change the narrative. And will he? The Irish whip by the Great One. Hurricane Rana. Wow. And the former TNR world champion, who was the world champion for a really long time, the new CBTV, had given his blessings to the Great One last year. Says he was going to be a notable champion. And I got to admit, the Great One has really carried this brand. One of the most underappreciated superstars on the roster. Oh my gosh! No way! Did he just do what I think he did? And how the hell did Donnie keep the kids and also kick out? Oh my goodness gracious! Oh my God! And another close call. Donnie showing that he's willing to compete. Showing he's still in the fight. But the Great One is going to do whatever it takes to make him regret that decision.
Well, it's not looking good. What's he hoping to find down there? Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half.
Trying to use that steel chair to his advantage, and Donnie doesn't like it, but the Great One's going to take advantage of the vulnerability of Donnie. The suplex. Oh my gosh. Wow, wow, wow. And I tell you guys all the time, you guys think you can hang with the best of the best, but you forget how these people got here. They are not trying to let go of the positions they are in. They have worked time in and time out to prove why they are champions.